Wayne, Nebraska, the city has some plans to redevelop a large piece of land that can bring tourism and a boost of tourism to the area. They're hoping the 30-acre lagoon that was the longtime site of the city's sewer treatment facility will be the new site of a new development project, and it's set to include a new apartment complex and man-made lake. The Wayne City Administrator says he hopes to see this new lake project revitalize the city's year-round tourism.
Not too often you have 30 acres of land that you can develop into a new park, and so it's going to be very exciting. I think the lake is going to be a huge attraction to the community, and so we're excited about kind of enhancing the tourism industry in Wayne.
The lake will offer visitors a new fishing location plus spaces for camping with shower facilities. We'll also offer trail options to include a pedestrian bridge over the new lake.
There's a lot of small communities around northeast Nebraska that have a, anywhere from 4 to 10 acre lake, and they have a lot of fish stocked in there. You can bring fishermen in. It draws people to the community. It improves that quality of life for our residents as something to do.
Construction did start last October and is expected to be complete by 2026. And so